Hello there everybody and welcome to this week's assembly. I'm Miss Patora, the assistant head for Key Stage 2. This is our last assembly of this half term and we are going to be reflecting on the idea of change. This has been a very different time for all of us, in school, at home and in our lives. We will talk about this. Today we are going to hear from Mitzi Pecknold and we will be going to Einstein class to see what Year 2 have been learning about. But first, let's meet the rest of our school council. Last week we met Year 3 and Year 4. This week we will meet Year 5 and 6. Over to you guys.
Thanks, Miss Ventura. We are your school councils from Year 5. I am the school council of the Gandhi class.
Hey, I'm the school counsellor from Helen Keller.
And I am the school counsellor from Rosa Parks class. Being a school counsellor is a very important job and we were looking forward to working with Miss Cook to represent our class.
We are the school councillors from Year 6 and I'm representing Mandela class.
Hey, I'm your school counsellor from Malala class. And last but not least, I'm your school counsellor from Pencoast class. We have lots of good ideas about how we can continue to make sure that Park is a place where we love to learn. This message is for everybody. We are here to support you. If you see us, just wave.
You can share ideas with us and we can discuss them and share them. Being a representative is part of our democracy.
We were selected by a fair vote. This is an important part of the process.
It gives us the right and responsibility to speak up on behalf of those who choose.
Miss Patora!
Thank you, school counsellors. I'm going to start with the stars from your year group today. Let's see who the stars are in Year 5 and Year 6. In Gandhi class, we have Mika. In Helen Keller, we've got Milena. In Rosa Parks, Humaid. Mandela, Sabiha. In Malala, we have Ali. And in Pankhurst, we have Radilla. Now, let's talk about our theme for this week. As we come to the end of a half term, let's think about change. Lots of us were incredibly excited to get back to school in September and to get back to normal. But is it normal? Some things probably feel the same. It is so nice to see our teachers and friends and to be learning back in class. But some things are different. We don't get to all play together and we sometimes eat in our classrooms. We have one-way systems and lots of adults are wearing face masks in the corridors. Our theme today is change. Let me ask you something. How do you think school has changed since you got back? Talk about this with the people near you. One of the ways that we have all changed is that we are ready for online learning or blended learning, which is when we have a mix. We can use Google Classroom and Tapestry to carry on learning. We can use this YouTube channel to take part in assemblies and learning challenges, and even to share a bit of joy, like with our I'll Be There For You video. Yesterday, we even had a first big online parents consultation day. What about us? Do you feel like you have changed? Change is challenging, and if we can't always choose what happens, but if the support is there, and if we are kind and care for our friends, we can help each other to cope. Okay, I'd like to see some more learning now. This week we are going to Einstein class, who are taught by Miss Osborne. Over to you, Year 2.
Good morning, welcome to Einstein's first parent assembly. Today we'll be talking about having growth mindset.
We discussed growth mindset be living in you that fight all the time.
It is important to remember that we can grow our brain and abilities through practice and persistence. We must not give up and must not be afraid to make mistakes.
Because they help us grow and learn.
We should always challenge ourselves and be resilient. Practice doesn't make it perfect, but it helps us to get from time to time. My dream is to get better at swimming and my dad to have a job. My dream is to be a skateboard. My dream is I wish I could be a lead so I can fly. My dream is for my cat to have kittens. My dream is to be a butterfly. My dream is to be an artist. My dream is to have pets. My dream is to be a better swimmer. My dream is to be better good. My dream is to be an artist. My dream is to be a hair cutter. My dream is to be a shark cave diver. My dream is to be a queen. My dream is to be a math teacher and an engineer, and I hope everybody stays safe in the world. My dream is to be an underwater archaeologist. My dream is to be a driving tank. My dream is to do a backflip. My dream is for my friends and family to stay healthy. My dream is to be a cricketer and a footballer. My dream is to be as fast as Usain Bolt. My dream that coronavirus can be gone so I can fly to Lithuania. My dream is that Einstein class, all of the Einstein class is the best, and I can teleport. My dream is to be a computer so I can teleport points. My dream is to fly. My dream is to be an artist. My dream is to be an actor. My dream is to be an artist.
Now it's time for Mixie Pet Note.
Whoa! Must be Rockstar o'clock again. 1 minute, my friends. Let's just stop that for a second. Have you come to find out about what's been happening on TT Rockstars this week? If so, let's check it out in Mitzi's big book of rock battle results. So, last week we had some very exciting battles. In year 3, Galileo and Edison was incredibly close, but we did have a lot of players go over 5,000 points, so we had to adjust our scores, which left us with one class the champions, and that was Galileo. Only by 600 points though, Edison, so you can easily catch them next time. In year 4, Brunel, rock on, you were the champions. In year 5, another incredibly close competition, but squeaking ahead was Rosa Parks. Well done, Rosa Parks. And finally, in year 6, Pankhurst versus Malala, super close competition, but Malala rocked out harder than the others, so they were the champions last week. Okay, you want to rock out over half term? Then listen up to see which classes are battling. In year 3, it is Da Vinci versus Galileo. You're up again. In Hawking class, in year 4, it's Hawking class versus Brunel. In year 5, Rosa Parks, last week's champions, are taking on Gandhi. And in year 6, this week's champions, Malala, are taking on perhaps the greatest class in school, Mandela. So, competition starts after school today at 3:30 and it runs all the way across half term, okay? It will finish on the Wednesday we come back to school at 8 p.m. A reminder, Rockstars, if every single player in your class who can play, does play, you get a bonus 5,000 points. Plus, we have restricted playing time because we don't want you staying up all night, because that's not what Rockstars do. So you can only play between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Any playing outside of that will not count towards your scores. So are we ready for one really, really big half term? Rock on!
Thanks, Mitzi. Now let's do some more stars. Let's look at the stars from Little Park, Reception, Year 1 and Year 2. In nursery, we have Sophia in Mexia, Alicia in Tenzing, Yusufai in Coleman. In Reception, we have Edith in Jemison class, Hasnain in MacArthur, Christopher in Seacole. In Year 1, we have Ava Rose in Aldrin, Kyle in Attenborough, and Aisha in Marco Polo. And in Year 2, we have Usman in Einstein, Ellis in Marie Curie, and Yahya in Pasteur class. Well done. Okay, now I'd like to share a story with you about change. It's called The Wolf, the Duck and the Mouse. Early one morning, a mouse met a wolf, and he was quickly gobbled up. "Oh, whoa," said the mouse. "Oh me, here I am, caught in the belly of the beast. I fear this is the end." "Be quiet," someone shouted. "I'm trying to sleep," the mouse shrieked. "Who's there?" A light was lit. A duck lay in the bed. "Well," said the duck. "Oh," said the mouse. "Is that all?" asked the duck. "It's the middle of the night." The mouse looked around. "Well, out there it's morning." "It is?" said the duck. "It's so hard to tell. I do wish this belly had a window or two. In any case, breakfast." The meal was delicious. "Where did you get jam?" the mouse asked. "And a tablecloth." The duck munched a crust. "You'd be surprised what you find inside of a wolf." "It's nice," said the mouse. "It's home," said the duck. "You live here?" "I live well. I may have been swallowed, but I have no intention of being eaten." For lunch, they made soup. The mouse cleared his throat. "Do you miss the outside?" "I do not," said the duck. "When I was outside, I was afraid every day wolves would swallow me up. In here, that's no worry." The duck had a point. "Can I stay?" the mouse asked. "Of course," the duck said. This called for a dance. The ruckus inside made the wolf's stomach ache. "Oh, oh," said the wolf. "Oh, shame, never have I felt such aching and pain. Surely it must have been something I ate." The duck shouted up, "I have a cure." "You do?" asked the wolf. "Yes, an old remedy sure to settle your tummy. Eat a hunk of good cheese and a flagon of wine and some beeswax candles." That night they feasted. The duck made a toast to the health of the wolf. But the wolf felt worse. "I feel like I'll burst. It hurts just to move." A hunter heard the wolf moan. He fired a shot but missed in the dark. The duck called up, "Run! Run for our lives!" The wolf tried to escape, but he tripped and got trapped in an old oak tree's roots. "Oh, whoa!" said the duck. "Oh, doom! What can we do? I fear this is the end." The mouse stood up. "We must fight. We must try. Tonight we ride to defend our home." "Charge!" "Oh, whoa," said the hunter. "Oh, death! These woods are full of evil and rifts." He fled from the forest and never returned. The wolf bowed down to the duck and the mouse. "You saved my life when I thought not to spare yours. Ask a favour of me. I will be glad to grant it." Well, you can guess what they asked for. And that's why the wolf howls at the moon. Oh, woe, oh, woe. Every night he howls at the moon. Oh, woe. The end. And finally, our last stars of the week are Year 3 and Year 4. In Da Vinci, we have Lola. In Galileo, we have Noelia. In Edison, Samuel. In Berners-Lee, Hafsa. In Hawking, Taranay. And in Brunel, Ishmael B. Well done, everyone. Okay, everybody. We hope that you have a brilliant half-term week back at home with your families. We are very proud of how brilliant you have all been this half-term. We want to remind families to keep an eye on our emails and on the school website for all of our updates. Together, we are strong. Bye.